Okay, here it is, the easiest way to remember the unit circle. Sorry, I'm doing this on my cell phone, so bear with me. You start with a 0, you have 1 pi divided by 2, you have 2 pi divided by 2, which is pi, and then you got the 3 pi divided by 2, and coming back up, we have 4 pi divided by 2, which is 2 pi. Alright, here's the easy part. After your 2 pi, or pi divided by 2, I start with pi divided by 3, pi divided by 4, and pi divided by 6 for my 30, 40, and 60 degree. And since I left off at pi divided by 6, in my fourth quadrant, I'm gonna start with pi divided by 6. And pi divided by 4, pi divided by 3. Basically going 3, 4, 6, 6, 4, 3. Since I left off at 3, I'm gonna start with pi divided by 3, pi divided by 4, and pi divided by 6. Since I left off at 6, next quadrant I'm gonna start with 6, pi divided by 6, pi divided by 4, pi divided by 3. Alright, now on our second quarter, what we do is subtract 1 from the denominator. So since we have 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. 4 minus 1 is 3. 6 minus 1, 5. Coming down, our third quadrant, what we do is add 1. So 6 plus 1, 7. 4 plus 1, 5. 3 plus 1, 4. In our fourth quadrant, this is just a little bit harder, but pretty easy. Take the denominator, multiply by 2, subtract 1. So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 minus 1, 7. 6 times 2, 12. 12 minus 1, 11. Well, here it is. All of your radians of a unit circle. Now, let's try and solve their values. It's pretty simple. Start with drawing 3 brackets for the quadrant. Let's make it kind of like an ordered pair thing. Alright, so first off, make every single denominator 2. Now, since we're starting up on top of the x-axis, we're gonna start with 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just going in a little circle. Alright, next thing, square root all the numerators. Since 1, square root of 1 is 1, we don't really need to do it. Same thing for the bottom. Alright, but since we're starting below the x-axis, this time we're gonna start with 3. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. And our denominator is still 0, still 2. Square root all the numerators. Well, we don't really need to do 1. Alright, now the only thing left to do is, since it's below the x-axis, all our y values are going to be negative. Just like that. Moving on to the third quadrant. Same thing as before. Below the x-axis, so we start with 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Denominator of 2. Square root the numerators. Alright, so since we're on the third quadrant, where our x values are going to be negative and our y values are going to be negative, so negative for both. Up on top, same thing, ordered pair for each quadrant. We'll start with, since we're above the x-axis, we start with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Denominators of 2. And since we're in the second quadrant, all our x values are going to be negative. And the square root. And there it is. All of the radians and their values in less than 5 minutes. Just remember, cos theta is talking about our x values, and sine theta is talking about our y values. So let's say cos of 60 would be our x value for our 60 degree. Alright, I hope this helped you.